Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio Operation Mega Factory. My name, of course, is Obit Potato. I hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty darned amazing because we have just had one of the most essential technologies completed. We have, of course, researched logistics. That's what I meant to say. That is exactly what I meant to say. We have now researched logistics, which is great because it means we've got underground belts and we've got fast inserters and, you know, lots of stuff like that. So that is pretty cool. Let's jump straight in. Let's get a couple of underground belts because that's what we need. That is what we need to do. So we're going to do it. That's going to go there. That's perfect. In fact, maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Just thinking, what's the best place to put this? I think if we actually need red science packs to be produced, then the stone is going to need to be next to the copper. So I think putting the stone next to the that's the wrong place. So I think putting the stone line actually next to the copper is probably not a crazy idea, if I'm completely honest. And I am being completely honest, so hopefully it's not a crazy idea. Obviously, this is going to cost us a little bit of furnace space, but, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. A couple of underground belts, please. Yep. What we might want to do is, once we've unlocked, you know, the mega long underground belt, we might want to convert this entire stone bit to just one underground belt. But, you know, that's something that we're going to have to think about, you know, once we've actually unlocked that technology, once we've built those parts. But for now, we're not gonna focus on that. We're just gonna do this the normal way, the old-fashioned way, using the old-fashioned belts and the old-fashioned underground belts. And you know what? Already we can start to see that this factory is going to be huge. I mean, we're only exploiting a tiny little bit of that iron over there, so that's fine. Yeah, this is going to be massive. This is going to be, quite frankly, massive. Very, very large. Very, very large indeed. Okay, we're going to need a bunch more belts. Yeah, bunch more belts. I'm almost inclined to just set up a... In fact, yeah, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, I just can't be bothered making all these belts on my person. So let's make some assembly machines, and let's stick them down, and let's actually create belts in a much more efficient sort of way, because I cannot be bothered just making all these belts on my person. Okay, and we're also going to need a factory over here to make stone gears. Please work. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll fill you with 200 stone. That should keep you busy for a while. And that'll go in there. Beautiful. Nope. That can go there. And belts can come out here. Fantastic. Everybody's happy. Yeah? We all good? Fantastic. Great. It's all working as intended. That's nice. Okay. Where do we actually want... That's coal down there. I don't mind building over that, as I've already said. Where do we want the... Well, where do we want the research area to be? Because that should sort of define where we... I think... What about if the research area is over here? Research area over here would be pretty darn good. But that would obviously mean that we'd have to get rid of this entire area of trees. Oh no, what a pity. That's another excuse to use an explosive termite. Oh yes. Oh yes it is. There we go. Screw it. Everything is just gonna go. Oh my goodness. I love doing that. I absolutely adore doing that. Probably gonna wipe out half the world's trees, but you know what? I'm completely okay with that. I want to follow it and see how far it goes. Oh, it didn't actually go that far this time, but whatever. We're not of course going to build over any of these resources. We're not going to build over that. We're not going to build over even this coal. We're probably going to patch up this area of water over there actually. So let us create some landfills to sort of do that right now. Okay, and then we can start thinking about setting up the lab setup. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. That's what I mean to say. Okay, great. That can go there. That can go there. Beautiful. And 2 here. Oh, just one. Just one. That's all we needed. Oh, look, you can place it around and it does nothing. Fun fact. Okay. Let's find some water to dump this landfill because I don't want to carry it on my person anymore. What is this? Limestone. Oh, we've already seen limestone. That's fair enough. That's alright. That's not exciting. We've already seen limestone. No idea what it does. I'm sure it's going to be something very, very useful. And probably quite cool to explore. So we'll think about doing that. Okay. We need a shed load of belts, which is why we set up the automated production of belts. It's good. I did sort of semi-plan for that. Okay, that's good. Okay, fine. Let's just think about what we actually want to do. Tin ore. We don't want to do anything with this tin ore. But at the same time, I think that an area here would be great for producing normal run-of-the-mill red circuits. And then if we have two belts coming down here, one can be for green and red, the other can be for blue and purple, then that means we could make the research area over here. And in fact, we could probably be a little bit more space efficient than that. Yeah, we could probably just bring both belts out this way. That's my crazy good idea, to just make us a little bit more space efficient. Not like we actually need to worry about space at all. I mean, let's face it, space is the least of our worries at the moment. Okay, good. Okay. No, actually, no. Let's take all that back, because I'm a complete idiot. We don't actually want belt to be coming all the way out here. I know it's not good. It's not good at all. We're going to need to do something probably, I don't want to say creative, but maybe a little bit creative. Okay, so now let us build a shit ton of splitters. That's the plan. Let's take this back a little bit. We don't need that for now. And that can go there, and that can go there. And then, of course, we're going to need to have a similar setup over on this side as well. Because, of course, we're going to need an area for blue and reds, and then we're going to need an area over here for purples and blues. Yeah, that's the ones. So let's get this coming down here, and let's get this going in here. Awesome. Okay, so I think that this area here is probably going to be the blue and not the blue and somethings, the normal ones, the greens and the oh my goodness, I can't even think today. The reds and the greens. Yes, thank you. Finally, it's a pretty similar setup to what we had in the in the last game that we played. That's gonna come out here. This is gonna come out here this way. Obviously, we're gonna need to make loads of underground belt and deal with all that. But you know what? That's not really a concern for now. The concern for now is getting a couple of labs set up in this position, so I can sort of show you what I mean. We have a bunch of labs being produced there actually. Okay, that's going to take a while, so let's get on with something else while that happens. Let's think about how are we going to lay out this area. I mean, obviously we don't actually need that many components for the red science flasks. I mean, we literally only need stone and copper. That's about it, and that's pretty good actually. I'm pretty happy with that. If that's all we need to really do. A couple of labs are being produced right now. Let's cancel a couple because we're only going to need. In fact, let's scrap all of them because we've got belt over here. So I don't even know why we're making belt. Okay. Yeah, look, that's easy. We just build a couple of labs like that. Okay, great. How are we going to go about doing this? I don't know. I don't know actually. I don't know. I think perhaps running the stone down here like this. If we run stone down there like that, and then no, it's going to need to be a little bit different from that. Let's build some more assembly machines so we can get a real scale of how big things need to be. Auto saving, that's very nice of you to do that right now. That's not the layout we need, is it? No, it's not. In fact, that couldn't be further from the layout we actually need. Okay, let's think about this. So we're gonna have stone gears being produced here, and that's gonna go into actual gears. No, not actual gears. Actual red flasks up here. I think that's what we're after. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. And then a second one. Do we have enough resources for a second one? No, we need a little bit more iron. We need a little tiny little bit more iron. We still do have an explosive termite. Boom. There we go. That is so cool. It is just absolutely amazing. Like, I can watch that like thousands of times and not get tired of that. That is so sweet. Okay, I know everything is completely without power, but that's okay for now. That is gonna go there. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should work perfectly. Now, let's produce some basic inserters to see if it actually does. It does all line up. That is. Okay, that can go there, that there, that there, and that there. And of course, we're gonna need. Oh, I don't think it lines up. I don't think it lines up. In fact, yes, it does. We just need to move that across. That's what we need to do. But it lines up. Yeah, it lines up on that side. Okay. So effectively, what we want to have happen is we want to have 2 inserters going into each factory, I guess. Why? I don't know. It looks good and it looks really cool and I like it. And you know what? Screw you for ruining my fun. No, I joke. I think it probably makes it flow a little bit better. I'm not entirely sure if it actually does, but you know what? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out because this entire game is all about a learning experience anyway. So that's how I'm justifying my mistakes. That's how I'm justifying my mistakes. Let's connect it to the existing power grid that we've got going on over here. Okay, and then we can see the stragglers and where we need to connect extra electric poles. That's fine. Let us start manufacturing. What do we need to manufacture? There, we need to manufacture stone gears in all of these. So let us copy and paste. And let us do a similar sort of thing over here. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to click that. That was really weird. Okay, great. Okay, good. That works really, really well. Now all we need to do is get copper feeding into these machines up here. And that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to take this back a little bit because we don't actually need to worry about it for now. Okay, that's good. And let us get a splitter. Ont splitter. And that can go there. And then this can come down here. And everybody's happy. Well, not everybody, but most people. Okay, that's good. And now, of course, we need to build some nice long-armed inserters. And why do we need long-armed inserters? Because, of course, we want to buffer. We want to buffer, and then we want to output to a belt. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, great. We need a bunch of wooden chests now, so hopefully we've got some wood being fabricated somewhere. I'm sure we'll find some wood somewhere. How is this going? We've got 200. We've got 200 of those. How many do we have on us? 87. Yeah, we'll take another 100. And we'll take 200 wood as well. Let's build some chests. Okay, good. Bunch of chests we just built there. Why did we build so many darn chests? I don't even know. Screw it, doesn't matter. Okay. Now, everything should work. Am I correct? Everything should work. Yes, everything is working for now. That's obviously no guarantee that actually anything is going to work later, but it seems to be working a treat for now. Okay, there, and there. Great, awesome. So now we've got a nice little system set up here. Not really very scalable, but hopefully we won't actually need that many red flasks. I mean, obviously, at the start, red flasks are essential, but you know, as time goes on, you tend to build up a very large supply of red flasks. And that is what I'm banking on. That is what I'm banking on sort of saving us. At the moment, we've got three long-armed, three basic inserters that deliver their red flasks to the opposite side of the belt. However, we want to research the technology, what is it called? Inserter optimization, that's the one. That allows the basic close inserter, which puts objects on the close side of the belt. And I think that's really, really cool and important and necessary. Okay, we've got 10 labs. Let's go and set up the lab setup. We're going to need a lot of long-handed inserters as well. Okay, good. So yeah, as I said, if you watched the first series, then you will have seen that that's too far away. What am I thinking about? Then we did a similar sort of setup to what we're going for now. We're just going to go for 10 down each side. There we go. 10 labs down each side, and a long-armed inserter and a basic inserter. And everybody's happy. Well, I say everybody's happy. I don't actually know who the hell actually is happy, but whatever. Not there. Not there. Okay, great. Okay, so this should work, and then we will also have basic inserters, which we don't have enough of, which we should be making more of, but obviously we converted them into long-arm inserters, so that's just the way things are. Okay, good. And you finally there. And now, of course, we need to stick power poles down. Hopefully we've got enough to actually cover this entire area. We should do. There we go. That seems to work relatively well. Power, I think, is going to be a problem. Once we're running 10 labs, then power tends to become a little bit of a constraint. But that's okay, because we haven't really explored the use of non-renewable sources of power generation, so boilers and stuff. I say non-renewable, we've got endless resources on anyway, so it doesn't really matter at all. So that should work now. Everything should be happy. We need to work out a system for getting these flasks onto this belt. And how are we going to do that? I have no idea. Let's put that back there. Let us build a nice big belt down the middle, and then that can go in there. Does that work? Yeah, that works fine. That works great. That works awesome. Okay, happy days. Now what we need to do is link up the power to these things, and we're good to go. Yeah, that works. That doesn't really look even at all, but whatever. That goes there, and then move it down one. There we go. That looks more uniform now. Lovely, lovely. It looks very symmetrical, which is what we're after. So now we should be outputting a bunch of flasks. And why are they not going anywhere? Goodness me, I set it up wrong. That's not good enough. And that was almost a catastrophic mistake, but it's okay. We averted it. It's fine. Okay, great. Good. So now let us select the research that we want to work on. Inserter optimization is something that I said that, I think we should go for, so we're going to do it. We might as well. And hopefully we should have enough incoming red flasks to get through this pretty darned quickly. That's the plan anyway. I will put 18 in there, and I'll put the other 18 in there. Great. So we should be dishing out a few more, which means that we'll get through the research at an even faster pace, which is lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This factory is really, really coming together at a very, very rapid rate. We are not mucking around at all. And hopefully, when you come back, inserter optimization will be done, and we'll have 3 brand new inserters to stick down in this location. But for now, my name's Nobody Potato. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.